鋼の錬金術師
All right, let's read chapter 106 of Fullmetal Alchemist. Only 3 chapters to go. Where did we end? Oh, Wrath. Wrath has passed away, and Scar has done some sort of reverse alchemy or something. And so we didn't really get a clue as to what exactly this was, but we seem to be heading back here. So let's see. どうやらイシュバールの仲間たちは無事に各ポイントに連星員を置いてくれたようだ。So somehow or another, Ishval and comrades or friends, as for them, safely at each point, alchemy seal seemed to have placed. Placed did seal, or seem to. We saw that a couple where there it was an example of like a seal being placed. I guess that's what that is. I didn't say in. In means like a seal. これは? As for this thing, 練炭術なのか? This is 練炭jutsu, which again is the alchemy of Shin, actually. Which is why Ranfan, who is from Shin, is like, this is the Rentan Jutsu. 俺の兄の研究の成果だ. It's the results of the research of my older brother. And he's very happy with that. Remember that he was always frustrated with his brother's research. Okay, that is the intro to 106. Here's the splash page for the chapter. We've got Ed standing in front of a portal with a creepy eye. And 106, Praido no Shin-en. Shin-en is like a deep abyss, or deep whatever. So pride's deep abyss. Shin-en. Yeah, ravine or abyss. I guess Shin is the deep part. N here is just abyss or edge, deep pool, depths. We saw this term abyss earlier, and I forget what chapter it was and what the context was, but we've seen a discussion of this before. So at the moment, pride is the only homunculus left, right? Or is the only 7 deadly sin left. Because Wrath appears to have formally died. Officially died. この国の錬金術の基本方程式は約350年前に確立していたそうだ。Okay. All right. As for the fundamental hoteishiki, as for the fundamental equation or formula of this country's alchemy and renkinjutsu, so this is Amistris, as for that, about 350 years ago, kakuritsu, it seems that it was kakuritsu. Established? Okay. Oh boy, it's going to take a while to get through all this. Let's zoom in a little so we can see it better. Chikara no Minachi. Is that Minachito? Minamoto. Oh, the source. Yeah, Minamoto. Chikara no Minamoto wa. So as for the source of power, 地殻運動のエネルギーと言われていて, it was said that it was the energy of the movement of the earth. And actually, chikaku is like Earth's crust. And we saw them discussing this back when they were first looking at his research. So this is a little bit of a recap. Of course, this is where we're going to find out that none of that is really true. 何者かがこの国に持ち込んだ方程式で何の問題もなく発動し、人々に恩恵をもたらしてきた。Okay, so, like somebody, or some people bringing to this country with the equation what, without question, 発動 invoking without question to the people, 恩恵 grace, favor, blessing, or benefit, もたらす to bring. Yeah, bringing blessing or favor to the people, invoking, like, I guess, without question, using the equation brought by somebody. 俺の兄も my older brother also 人々の幸福のためにと錬金術を学ぶようになった。So my older brother also, for the blessings or benefit of the people, began or started to study alchemy. And again, Renkin Jutsu. Kofuku is just like blessings, happiness, joy, well-being. Okay. So my older brother started studying alchemy too. そんな中、イシュバルを通過する東方の正体練習の話から、練炭術なる技術の存在を知り、興味を持ったのだ。Okay. Okay. In the middle of that sort of a thing, or during that sort of a thing, oh boy. All right. Basically, he's going to start learning about Aren Tanjutsu. So, Tsuka, passing through, like passing through from the eastern direction, a Shotai Renshu, a colleague of Shotai. It is Shotai, right? It is Shotai. Huh. I don't know. I mean, this is like a group. Let's just go with a group. A story from a group passing through from the eastern direction. Rentanjutsu naru gijutsu, the skills or whatever called Rentanjutsu, that existence knowing, held interest. So he became interested in knowing the existence of the skills of Rentanjutsu from the stories of yada yada. Okay. Oh, with Shotai, I guess Sho is here like goods, so this may be like merchants. We saw this too earlier, and I think I had the same problem. しかし、なぜか、アメステリス国内には練炭術に関する書物も情報もほとんどなかった。However, for some reason, as for inside the country of Amestris, um, writings and information related to Ren Tanjutsu completely did not exist.
How many novels have you seen today?
Okay, let's see. Nakatarato did not become, you say? Like, in other words, it was not available? Completely not there? この錬金術太古語で in this entire great country of alchemy? Soda. That's right. So no information on Rentan Jutsu in the entire country. Marude nanimono ka ni yotte 意図的に練炭術の情報が排除されていたかのようにな。As if somebody, or due to somebody, 意図的にintentionally on purpose. It was as if somebody on purpose. Information about 練炭術排除されて removal, elimination, being done, it was like that.
I want some tea!
Very nice. Thank you for the bits, cool dude. Are you heading out? Have a good night. Appreciate it. Fullmetal Alchemist in Japanese. なんでこんなに練炭術の技術が少ねえんだよ. So this is what I guess Ed was saying. Like a flashback to what Ed was saying. Why in this sort of a why this sort of a rentan jutsu, the records of it are so few. Weird, they must be broken or something. Weird. Twitch gets weird sometimes, you never know. Why this sort of a, description of Rentan jutsu is so few, is so little. ここは国内最大の蔵書量を誇る国立中央図書館だぞ. As for this place, like inside the country, the greatest collection or amount, hakoru. Is that hakoru? Hokoru. Sorry. Hokoru. To boast. To boast or be proud of the greatest collection in this big country. It's the library, Central's public library, that boasts the greatest collection. This place. Why is there so little information on Rentan Jutsu? And again, right, that was Ed, a flashback to Ed and Scar saying it was as if someone had purposely eliminated everything. 仕方なく兄は東方の小大連中に練炭術の書物を持ち込んでもらった. Okay, so as for 仕方なく兄, like not able to do anything. Wait. 仕方なく. Helpless? Oh, as a last resort. As a last resort, as for older brother, to the colleague of merchants from the East, writings on Rentanjutsu received them bringing texts on Rentanjutsu as a last resort. Shikatanaku. Rentanjutsu wa chi no chikara no nagare o ryo suru jutsu da. As for Rentanjutsu, it is an art that uses the flow of the power of the earth. Ani wa soko o fukaku kenkyū suru uchi ni chikaku energy o ryo suru to itteru kono kuni no ren kinjutsu ni iwakan o oboeta no da. Okay. So, as for Big Brother, that thing, doing deep research, while he was doing that deep research there, speaking about the use of the Earth's crust energy and of this country's alchemy, Renkinjutsu, a bad feeling, remembered, or I guess was getting a bad feeling. Iwakan is like that creepy feeling, uncomfortable feeling. And oboeru normally means to learn, but I guess it can mean to feel. So feeling like a creepy feeling, getting an uncomfortable feeling about the Renkinjutsu of this country when speaking about it using the Earth's crust while in his research. Chikaku energy to jutsusha no aida ni one cushion. One cushion? Okay. Like between the user and the Earth's crust energy, between that is one cushion. I guess that's what he's drawing here. Here's the user and here's the Earth's crust. One cushion. One cushion. I don't think that can be anything else. 何かもう一つの要素があるのではないかと考えた。Something like another one 要素. Another one important, like component or factor existing. Isn't that the case as he was thinking? Or he thought, isn't it the case that there's another factor existing? That's the source of the energy. この国に入った時に感じた違和感. So the creepy feeling that felt the time entered this country. 地下を人が這いずり回っているような感覚. Oh, right. 感覚. The sensation like, haizuru is going to be like to squirm. Yeah. Haizuri, to creep and crawl. The sensation or feeling like people squirming around underground. We saw reference to that multiple times. Soda. That's right. それはおそらくこの国に錬金術を持ち込んだものによって国中の地下に張り巡らせられた賢者の石. So, all right. Okay. As for that thing, perhaps due to the person who brought alchemy, again, Renkinjutsu, to this country, this inside this country's underground Megu Megu. To lay out, be laid out, or stretched around, or to be strung about the sage stones. Okay, so as for that thing, the creeping and crawling underground, perhaps it was the sage stones stretched around the underground of this country due to, or from the person who brought alchemy to this country, meaning the homunculus in the flask, or the small guy in the flask. Oh, okay, back to the battle then. Oh, don, 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 don. Okay, it is attacking. This is Guasha. Okay, he continues to be able to deflect. Do, 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 do. They're all attacking. Breaking. Zoom. Stomp. Fwa. Again, there's like this radiance or something. Pun. Do. Okay, I guess we're gonna get a break here with lore. Renkin Jutsu Fuji ga Kikan. So the alchemy seal is ineffective. Oh, meaning they're able to use alchemy. So Father is this, or God, what do you want to call him now? Father is this thinking or saying the alchemy seal isn't working because they're able to use it outside of whatever he's doing here. Anyway, this looks like to be back with Scar. Yeah. Ani wa masu masu kenkyū ni nomerikonda. Okay, as for Big Brother, more and more by research or into research, nomerikonda. Became completely absorbed in more and more into the research. そんな中、イシュバール殲滅戦への疑問がきっかけで、アメステリスに強大な地の錬成人が作られつつあることに気がついた。Okay. All right. In the middle of that, the Ishval, like extermination war, toward that, Gimon, the source of it or the cause of it? Question or the problem. Ga kikkake de. Due to the, or through the occasion or the motive of the problem of like towards the extermination of Ishval, in the middle of that, I guess, to Amistris, a giant blood transmutation circle currently being built or in the progress of being built, he noticed that's what was happening. Oh, okay. This Gimon here, I guess, is like doubting the destruction war, the extermination war of Ishval. He noticed this. Okay. やがて殲滅戦が激しさを増し、 国軍の力を知った兄は、国土連星人の完成を止められないと悟ったのだろう。やがて start there. Before long, or in the end, the extermination war, the violence of it, the Hagashi, the violence of it increased, or the increasing violence of the extermination war, the strength of the country's military knowing, and as for Big Brother, who was familiar with the strength of the country's military, and like, I guess, with the violence increasing from the war, Kokodo Renkin Seiji no Kansei, the completion of the countrywide transmutation circle, as for being able to stop it, Satota. Oops. Sato. Yeah, okay. Understood. He was realizing that he wasn't able to stop the completion of the countrywide alchemy circle, being familiar with the strength of the army and the increasing violence. Okay. Whew. All right. ならば、逆にその国土連星人を利用させてもらおうと考えた。Okay. Oops. So, thought, like, let's receive being used, the countrywide transmutation circle being used in reverse or in opposition, if that's the case. So if that's the case, again, it's not in reverse, Gyakuni, in opposition. That is in reverse, in opposite, in reverse. Conversely, like, why don't we use the countrywide transmutation circle in reverse? アムステリスの国土連星人をベースに So as a the Amestrasian countrywide transmutation circle as a base, 連単術で上書きし連賢者の石を中和し using or through 連単術 uwagaki, overwriting, inscribing or overwriting the sage stone Chuwa, like to overwriting and neutralizing the sage stones. Yeah, so overwriting using the Shin alchemy, Rentanjutsu, and neutralizing Chuwa, the sage stones. 何の制限もなく、視覚エネルギーを存在に使える。What 制限? Restriction or restraint? 何の? What kind of restriction or restraint, even if there weren't? Even if it didn't exist? the Earth's crust energy zonbun as much as one wants, able to use. Yeah, okay, so be able to use the Earth's crust energy as much as one wants without any sort of limit. Okay. 新たな国土連星人の完成だ. It's the completion of a new country-wide alchemy circle or transmutation circle. Okay. So I guess this is what the combined thing looks like. All right, they're getting bigger and bigger here. Ed's typical style. I guess this is still Scar speaking. この国に地の連星人を使ったものの野望を阻止するために兄は我々にこれを託した。Okay, so to this country, the blood transmutation circle. Oh boy. Let me work this backwards. Yabol. Okay. Sol Shisuru, in order to prevent the ambitions of the people who made the blood transmutation circle in this country, as for Big Brother, to us, this thing, Takushita, he like bestowed or gave to us. Yeah, he entrusted this to us, meaning, I guess, this knowledge of this thing. Sugee! Amazing. Okay, so 軽く連成しただけなのにこれがよ? Okay, so even though just did a light transmogrifying this thing, I got this thing. So Ed is saying like, I did light alchemy and I got this thing out. Incredible. So this is what Scar was just saying about tapping into Seigen Molnaku, without restriction or without limit energy. Megyo. Oh, okay. The bullets are melting into this barrier, but it looks like they're reforming and probably firing back. Yes. Unlimited power. Da-dum. I guess that's Baka. Oh. Konyaro, you jerk. こっちが強くなっても焼け石に水状態じゃねえか? Okay. Even if this direction or me, even if becoming stronger, even if getting stronger, yake ishi ni, a burned stone? Yake ishi. Oh, this is a phrase. Yake ishi ni mizu. It's the circumstance of water on a hot stone, meaning something bound to fail due to inadequate effort. That's what it is, isn't it? Like, so even though I become stronger like this, it's still useless. It's like water on a hot stone. Oh. Do-do. Boga. Okay, some sort of big explosion. Yake ishi ni mizu demo kamawan. Okay, even if it's water on a hot stone, or even if it's futile, like, don't worry about that, or don't mind it. Kamawan. Gangan ike. Go gangan. Gangan iku. Gangan ike is like pounding, sounding of a large bell. I guess just like go and pound. 奴の体は今、神とやらを抑え込むのに精一杯. As for that guy's body, now, God or whatever, even though it's holding it back, it's taking everything. 8切れ寸前の風船みたいなものだ. It's a thing like a balloon of sunzen, on the verge of hachikire, which must mean like busting or bursting. Hachikire. Yeah. Like a balloon filled to bursting, on the verge of bursting. That's what it is. 少しずつでも with just a little bit more 意志の力を削り取っていけばいつか奴の体にも限界が来る. Okay, so even with just a little bit, the strength or the power of the stones 削り取って shaving off, if go and do that, if go and shave off the strength of the stones, even just a little bit, sometime as for in that guy's body, also the limit will come. The limit will arrive. Genkai ga kuru. Itsuka te itsu yo. Saying when, or sometime, like when is it? Itsu da yo. Wakaran. I don't know. So you say sometime, but so when is it? I don't know. Wakaran. Bachi bachi bachi. Wakaran ga bougyo wa makasero. Don't know, but as for the defenses, leave it to me. Bachi bachi bachi. Bachi. Bo. Dosh. Oh, did she like knock over the column? Yeah, she's going for the column here. Zoom. Doga. Gagaga. Column comes down on him. Here's Pride. Just hanging out. Do, do, do. Lots of stuff flying around. Jaka. Oh! Alright, he's throwing stuff. Oh, Greed is being nice and getting Mustang out of the way. Gaka. Gaka. Gong. Ananda. Uwachi. Oh no, are you serious? It's the vat of acid? I think this is just like hot. Like achi. Uwachi. Yeah, it's not frivolous. Go, 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 go. Yeah, the James Bond type of goofy trap. This is, we saw this many books ago, when the first Greed got dipped into this to be regenerated. Yeah. Shimeta! No evil there is complete without a boiling pool of acid, yes. Shimeta. I guess that's like, it's all right. I got it. Fine. Natsukashi ne. How nostalgic. 前の俺が入った風呂じゃねえか. Isn't that the flow that the previous me entered or like was put in? Oh, furo, bath. Furo. You don't normally see it in katakana. And usually it's ofuro, but yeah, isn't this the bath that the previous me entered? Oyaji dono mo haitte. Lord Father also enter. Pan. Okay, he was going to try to smack him in, but the beam just breaks. Doke, Greedo. Move, Greed. Oh, he's just going to dip over the entire vat of acid here. Double. Dodge. I mean, that is a tactic, right? Ah, G. Like, again, like hot. How? Drop up. G. Pa. Goo. Is this the acid? Do. Gosha. Moo. Okay, Father's just walking on the acid. Chi or Piki. That's kind of like crack, snapple, or snapple. Snap, crackle, pop. Maybe that's a sign of like something starting to break. All right, he looks up. Is he gonna go up? Yep, he's going up. Done. Okay, and I think that is where we're gonna pause. Let me check real quick. There's still a long ways to go, but we... I don't know. We'll have a lot of time tomorrow. I think we can finish off the chapter and do all the stuff in the back of the book and do a preview of the next book. We'll try. Okay, that will be it for this session. We will finish off, hopefully, chapter 106 next time. There was a lot of dialogue there with Scar explaining what was going on, so that took a while. So, yeah, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you again, Pengu, for the raid. Appreciate it. And Gladsask for bringing everyone here. I will turn on all the rewards at some other time. I mean, I'll email Twitch about fixing the rewards. I mean, that's weird. Weird how that shit happens.